Man, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Robino 87.
I'm Rionyxiel.
And we are here. We are here today to finally do a review for The First Purge. Now, this movie, I'm not going to lie, I have not watched. How many are there? 3, 4?
I think there's 4. I think it's Purge, Purge 2, Purge First Class, or New Class, or whatever it was. And then this one.
And the First Purge.
The First Purge. This is the prequel to it all.
The prequel. I never really watched the other Purges, and I was thinking about doing that, but then I decided, like, you know what, let me just watch the first one so I can get kind of a more of a history of how it got started. And then maybe in the future, me and him will maybe even in October, we'll watch some of the Purge movies.
Yeah, it's 4 movies.
What movie?
Anarchy, Election Year, and the First Purge.
Oh, dang, they made that one? Goodness gracious.
4 movies.
Goodness gracious. These Purges are real popular, apparently.
People love their violence. People really love their violence.
Which is very scary. But it was one of those. It's one of those movies that, yes, it's more of a thinking movie for me. I wasn't really more scared. It was more of like, dang, like what if this actually really happens? And the way things are going now in this world, this can actually happen. You know,
the Purge is the government's, or the new Founding Fathers of America, which is a new political party that arose apart from the Democrat or Republican, that instilled this new policy of an annual purge, 12-hour time period, where at the end of the night, from like sundown to sunup, whatever, for 1 night a year, you can do any crime is legal, up to murder.
Murder, stealing stuff,
rioting, killing, everything. So it's their way to, one, control population, which is unannounced. They don't say that until this movie. This is the one that's population. But mostly for people to get their aggression out throughout the year. You've been wronged or something. Your stress builds up throughout the year. You're just angry. You got all that stress out by killing people or doing crimes legally. Which is a very scary situation. Because just think, like, it's good and bad. Killing is bad, right? But it's kind of good, I guess, because it makes people go, oh, I better not mess with that dude or make him mad. It makes you think, so like, I don't want to offend too many people throughout the year.
Exactly.
Because then in Purge, they'll come back and try to kill me or something.
Yeah, like, especially at work, at jobs. It'll make bosses go,
I wonder about after the Purge happens, how many new positions are opened up?
Exactly.
Moving up into companies and all that stuff.
I mean,
to be wiped out the next
that's
person.
pretty much what the government wants, pretty much, if you think about it, because all these, people, the taxes being raised.
From a purely statistical standpoint, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And that it'll allow constant rotation of people, resources, jobs. There'll always be enough for everyone to go around. From a moral standpoint, it's very wrong.
Yeah. Because it's like
killing people just to get up in the leg is not a good thing.
You just think about it. You're killing all these people, and then next thing you know, it's over, and then you have to sit there and, unless you're just a really messed up person in the head, and go, I don't care.
That's what the whole thing about this movie was, though. The Purge itself is a bad idea, but this movie is the first Purge.
Yeah.
It's talking about, the whole thing is an experiment on Staten Island.
Right.
It was the first Purge ever, so they're trying on Staten Island first to see if they wants to make it a nationwide thing, or if it's just a failed experiment, it's not going to work.
Right.
Unfortunately, it does seem to work. Obviously, we know it works because the Purge keeps on happening. There's more movies. But
this is more of an experiment, kind of, well, I don't know if we can spoil it.
We already know what's going on from the trailers, for the most part.
Pretty much, like, in the first part of the movie, everyone is, of course, there's two sides. There's people who want the Purge, and there's people who don't want the Purge.
Of course, there's
that's what you see the first part of the movie, and of course, you meet this guy named Dimitri. He's a drug dealer. I don't think he's in the middle of it. I don't think he cares about the Purge as much. He doesn't like it.
It's his normal everyday life.
Yeah.
It's a threat to his business, being running a drug business.
Yeah.
In Staten Island, or maybe beyond.
Yeah.
But his goal is to protect his business. Okay, it's gonna happen. So protect the safe houses, protect yourselves, because if any of you people, my
like family.
Runners, my family, anyone else dies, that will be costing me money.
Exactly.
And stuff. So stay alive, stay hidden, and keep the business alive, protect the product. Yeah, pretty much.
And
don't go.
One thing I like about Dimitri, man, he looks like Blade. Because throughout the movie, he's shooting, the way he's talking, the way he's acting, man, it has that very Blade type. The way he looks, Blade.
I agree with you with his haircut and all
haircut, the way he's fighting and stuff like that. I really like Dimitri. He was cool.
How he looked at the end was very Blade-like. In the beginning of the movie, he felt very like Youngblood Priest from Superbad. Well, not Superbad.
Superfly.
Superfly.
Yeah.
For some reason, threw it as a game. Superfly. Felt like that eventually evolved over to Blade when it started getting more serious. He had to start fighting and protecting and doing more badass things.
It looked kind of corny at first, but at the same time, it looked badass. It did. It really did. I'm not gonna lie.
The graphics were corny the entire time.
Well, I mean, it's Blumhouse.
As he's taking a knife and stabbing people, you see a fake blood spray that's obviously really fake.
There's
the one part he sliced blood on the screen. It's like, oh, that's freaking like.
But here's the thing, though. With the thing with Blumhouse, you don't. I expect that. I expect that with Blumhouse. Blumhouse, they make a lot of B-rated films. It did seem very B-rated.
It feels very
It feels very B-rated.
Yeah. You've ever seen Starship Troopers? I was totally off topic movie, but that type of movie, it felt like a comedy-ish aspects to a serious topic. Alien invasion. Oh, let's make a news broadcast, transition scenes and all that stuff, and this is all televised and all that stuff. It felt something like that.
Well, I would say more of like a sci-fi, like a B-rated, like shark movie type thing. Like one of those, like it's bad, but you can't like help not watch it because it's just so enjoyable. Because you already know it's bad, but it's entertaining at the same time. That's how I felt like. What I felt like with this movie, it was very entertaining, but at the same time, it was just like I could just tell. It was just like, come on, like just like you said, the blood and all the stuff they were doing, the graphics on it.
It ends with Dimitri going full badass. He's like took all his clothes off except for his like t-shirt or tank top. Not tank top. His white beater he has on. And he's like fully decked out, bulging muscles and all that stuff. He has a blade, a bag, a gun. Like my God, he's going.
I'm not gonna
Rambo.
I thought he was gonna have like I thought he was gonna have one of those like bomb things on his chest.
He did have a bomb.
Yeah, he had a bomb. He had one, but it wasn't like one of those like.
Or you think like a grenade belt or something?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna have one of those.
He could have one of those the way he was going.
But
he cleared out fully. He was clearing out a building full of. Fully decked out, fully armored mercenaries by himself. I was like, my God.
Yo, he was bad. Like he was a badass.
Full Rambo on these people.
It was cool. I like it, but it made sense. Some of the stuff he was doing, it made sense. Like I was like, how the heck is he gonna go into the building to save his ex-girlfriend? Well, there's
their relationship going on.
Their relationship. He pretty much loves her and stuff like that. They broke up. But he goes in there, turns off the lights, and then shoots everybody. I'm like, yo, that actually makes sense. I didn't know what was going to happen.
But how is he? He's just as blind as they are. He doesn't have any night vision on.
No, he said, I know this whole building inside and out.
Okay.
He said that. So in a way, he kind of knows where he's going. He's been there before so many times. He knows everything about it.
He knows everything about it, but at the same time, you're going in there against fully armored people.
Yeah.
And yes, they don't know the layout of the building. You know the building? It's a pretty basic layout. They already went through like first 5 floors before you got there. And so you're sneaking up behind them, whatever, through a stairwell or something, and start shooting at them.
Well, I mean, it wasn't totally dark. It was still lighting up every time it lit up.
Because there's an alarm, like a fire alarm going off. The flashes and all that stuff would be going off.
But yeah, man. Other than that, man, this movie was really good. I don't know if I would watch it again.
I want to talk about one more aspect of it.
Yeah.
What did you think about? And this is also in the trailers as well. The government stepped in and got involved. The Purge was a failing experiment.
I wasn't too surprised about that because at the same time, they wanted it to work.
Yeah.
And if this didn't work, and the guy, the one of the government people, he explains why. He was just like, look, man, I don't know what else to do. We got people in here hungry. We got people in here who don't have any jobs. What else can we do? We've
exhausted all their other resources. They can't do anything else. They're so much in debt because they can't raise taxes.
Exactly.
So there's no other option. So they initiated the Purge as a way to fix the overpopulation issue in this area and hopefully beyond if it works in this area.
Which again which is why this movie made me think of like, yo, what if this actually happened? Like, what if they decide to do something like this?
There'd be no way to stop it because it's not them walking around and purposely killing people and saying you have to stop. It's them giving participation to everyone else. You can if you want to.
Yeah.
And of course, they use it to subvert, as we know from the previous Purge movies, the government's more involved than they're letting on.
Yeah.
Because during all the other Purge movies, they had people out there killing on purpose and killing and finding targets. Everyone else is doing their own thing. They're doing their stuff as well, using it for their own advantage.
Which is very scary.
It
makes you think because you're kind of like, if somebody makes you mad, you're kind of like, man, I want to kill this person. But in reality, are people really killers, man?
That's what we said. That's what we said at the beginning.
Because people, it made me think about that. It's like, yo, can do you really have what it takes to kill? Because let me tell you something.
People would not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people say that, like, I would kill them, but in reality, man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, something. Well, no, it's possible. You have to do something to me so bad.
You have to be really on edge, really suffering at the moment.
Yeah, like
if I do something to you 6 months ago, I'm not gonna want to kill you 6 months from now unless it's still affecting me.
Well, it's not even. No. Well, yes and no. I would say, like, let's say you did something to my sister, that's so bad.
Yeah, like, it's still affecting me.
I'm always gonna remember that. Like that's no 6 month thing. But like, let's say me and my boss had something or whatever. Like I'm mad at my boss, a little argument. But at the same time, you know, we still have our good. You know, we're still cool.
We're still working there.
We're still working there, whatever. Stuff. Then you know that's stupid for me to go. Oh, one day I'm mad, so I'm gonna kill my boss. Like that's stupid. Like no. I'm not doing all that because you never know. We all have bad days. Just because you have a bad day with somebody does not mean.
Which I think that's what they're talking about.
You know,
people that ban their moral compass, their religious dogma, people that ban all that before they can participate in the purge. That they're talking about in this movie, which is why it's experimenting. People weren't doing it because they're partying, doing drugs, stealing more than they're killing. Killing was the part they're trying to get down.
Yeah, but no one wanted to kill. They just looked at it as, oh, that sounds dangerous. Like, I'm getting money to just, you know.
There is a part during the beginning of the purge where this guy said that he's tired of this ATM always taking his money and all that stuff. Like, I always have to pay to get my own money back.
Oh, yeah, that was so funny.
So that's
I love that. I love that. He was like, "You're taking my money. I'm taking you."
Gonna crowbar to the things. I'm gonna take my own money back. There we go.
Yeah. It was corny, but it made sense. I'm not gonna lie. I may go to the bank, want my money. Or actually go to my job and go, where my money at?
Yep.
That was crazy, yo.
People doing that. People more offended by that stuff and wanting to get back what's owed to them, or take back more what they want, rather than kill other people. Killing's not necessarily something people want to do.
I wouldn't want to do that though. I just don't have. I just knowing that I kill somebody.
That will stick with you for a while.
Yeah,
that's what you abandon your moral compass first.
I mean, unless you're just mental and if you don't feel hurt or anything at the killing.
I think at the end of the movie last night when you said it feels like a survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Because the people who are weaker, not want to kill people, they're the ones who are going to die. But people who are stronger-ish, who are willing to kill people and do what's necessary they think is necessary to move on and get purged and do stuff, they're the ones who are going to survive because they're the ones who are willing to kill people.
But
it's survival of the fittest, but in a not good way. We don't need that anymore.
But at the same time, thinking of survival of the fittest, I feel like you're being greedy though. Like let's say I eat, right? Let's say I had enough to eat. I'm good. I got what I'm supposed to eat. But then I see yours and go, I want more of that. That's more of I'm greedy, more than that. Because I feel like in the caveman days, you know, it was all about that. I don't think, besides maybe women, of course, you know, we fought over women. But other than that, I mean,
back in those days, they would the tribes would bring in meat and they'd all share the meat and all that stuff between the whole tribe. It wasn't an individual like I have my meat for my family and all that, or I want to find stuff for my food. It was all communal for the most part.
Exactly. Yeah, because if you think about
it, felt like
if you really think about, like, we're not really supposed to live this long. If you really think about it, like in reality, that's the reason why we're overpopulated right now. Because people are living a lot longer. Back in the caveman days, they didn't have that. They didn't have medicine, or they didn't have all that.
If you're in the caveman days, we'd be dead by now.
Huh?
We'd be dead by now.
Exactly. Like 30
was like
30 was old.
Years. Yeah.
30 is like old in the caveman days. But other than that, I mean,
we're getting a little off topic. Though.
Yeah. No. It is on topic because, like, think about, like, Purge is more of like, hey, we're gonna, you know,
we're going back to those days of survival of the fittest.
Exactly, because the government wanted to. That was their main goal. They wanted to get rid of people because they were like, you know, people are making kids and people out here like living a long time. Because in reality, that's not really supposed to happen. We're not supposed to have. You're not supposed to live for this long. You're not really supposed to unless you're just blessed and lucky. But reality, we're you know, like I said, we're in a wilderness where it's cold. We get sick unless you was eating the right amount, the right foods.
As I said, survival of the fittest isn't a thing anymore because we have science and technology to boost ourselves up.
Yeah.
And the purge, I guess, is the way to counteract the science and technology keeps us alive. The purge is like to wipe the population out that can't survive with the technology. It brings the level of desperation and of the environment up to the level of technology, so it balances back out, I guess. Yeah. The population thing again. Still, on a statistical thing, that works, but from a moral aspect and from everything else, no, it doesn't.
I couldn't do it. No.
One more thing I want to bring up, one final thought. The cameras in their eyes.
That was kind of cool.
I like that.
That was really cool. Like, I was like, because I didn't know how. You know what? To be honest with you, when I saw that, I thought he was gonna like take a when I saw the box, I thought it was gonna be like.
Well, they already did. They did inject him as well.
Yeah, but I thought it was like something else too. I didn't know it was contacts.
Okay. Yeah,
I thought maybe it was like a sticker.
Because it's an experiment and they want to record and keep all the data. Everyone who participated or chose to participate and got money for it. It's also why they killed them on the painting one.
Yeah.
They gave them contacts, and they put contacts in their eyes, and a little video camera, and they can record everything that's happening, and without impeding the vision, and no other gear and stuff on them.
Yeah.
The cool thing was, the contacts had glowing rings.
Yeah.
So everyone you'd see walking around had like either multicolored glowing eyes, or some had red, some had green, some had blue, but they were glowing eyes. And there's a scene where he's walking down an alleyway. Isaiah, one of the main characters, the kid who's First Purge, and he's lying to his sister and stuff like that. He's walking down an alleyway, dark alleyway, and you see all these figures in the glass, in the foggy glass, in the shadow glass, whatever, staring at him. And you see the glowing eyes just watching him doing things around and all.
Yeah, everyone's at it like I felt like it was like a Halloween thing to be honest.
It felt like very Halloween. Yeah.
It's like ooh, it's Halloween party, yeah. Everyone's all dressed up and weird.
It felt like a Halloween. Like even him and his glowing eyes. He had blue glowing eyes. He was in there, looking himself in the mirror. He's like staring. He's like blue. It's like I don't know. It looked really cool. I like that effect.
That was crazy. Yeah. That freaked me out.
Overall, decent movie. Addition to the Purge franchise,
which I need to watch.
Not really necessary. Well, it's kind of necessary to see how it all began, but the whole Purge franchise really.
It's kind of like Star Wars. It's kind of like Star Wars. Sometimes it's actually good to watch the whatever first came out first, and then watch this one because it makes you go, "Oh, I know what's going on."
Yeah, it helps you identify aspects like the NFFA and all that stuff. Why they exist. Anyway.
And also another thing, stay to the end, guys. Definitely stay to the end. We're not going to tell you why, but stay to the end.
There's something in the middle. There's nothing at the end.
Well, I was in the middle. Yeah, stay in the middle. Like, I can't really.
There's a special announcement.
Yeah,
watch that. After there's nothing else after the credits.
Yeah, there's nothing else after the credits, but definitely try to watch. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
Please give it a chance. Don't just leave after because you do see something.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the credits, but at the same time,
something in the beginning credits, middle of the credits, and then after the special announcement, there's nothing else. So. All right, so thank y'all for joining us today. Thank you for joining me today, Robino.
Yeah, man, no problem, man. This was like I said, I was really shocked about this movie, man.
It's a little more B-rated, but better than I thought.
Yeah, better. Yeah.
So go check out Robino's page. Link to the description below. His top 5s, movie reviews, trailer reviews, reactions, anime reviews, cartoon reviews. Robino's treasures a lot of good stuff over there.
And then also check out my boy Rionyxiel if you're watching it on my channel, man. He does the same thing I do, vlogs,
movie trailers,
movie
channels, stuff like that.
Reactions. And also check out Fear by Gaming, man. We do games on there, man. He does a lot of games. He's been playing Forest and other stuff.
Forest, Fortnite, stuff like that.
Fortnite and all that stuff.
He joins me occasionally on there, trying to get some Star Wars out.
Star Wars out, yeah.
So thank you for watching us today. Hope to see y'all next time. Bye.
Peace out. Man, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Robino87. I want to thank everyone for watching the video. But before I end this video, I want to give a big shout out to my boy ID for making this shirt. Now, this shirt is more of a personal shirt that he made for me. But he has a bunch of other shirts on his merchandise. So definitely go follow him on Instagram. And follow him also on his Instagram page for the shirts to see if you can get one for yourself. And I'll catch y'all later in the next review I do. Peace out.